Hello and welcome to another episode of the Farr Show where I am Damian Farrian. Well, this is totally not the second time I'm recording this because I completely forgot about No Pants November. So let's get that out of the way first here because that's the most important meal of the day. That's the most important thing of the day. So let's start talking about what I'm talking about today, which is the Sony PlayStation Classic, which, for lack of a better term, I actually pre-ordered it. Why did I pre-order it? Well, some of the games really intrigued me here. The only drawback, other than the price, I feel like $100 is a little too much if I'm being honest. I get that it's a more powerful system than the NES Classic and the Super Nintendo Classic, but really, Sony? Really? I'm a Sony fan. I want you to know that. That's my camera's a Sony. You know, I'm a Sony fan. But to me, it's just weird that they're like, hey, $100, you get 2 controllers, the system, no AC adapter. I just noticed that this morning. When I was about to leave, I found an image and it says no AC adapter. Why wouldn't you include an AC adapter? I get that there are people that have them like everywhere, but I like to have one for each one. So for example, the NES Classic came with one, the Super Nintendo Classic came with one. For me, because I bought them so close together, they're the same one. Same with the HDMI cable and all that. I like having multiple of things, just for security purposes. So if one were to ever break, I have another. So now, pretty much, I'm going to use my phone charger for it, which sucks, but whatever. Sony, why didn't you add like another $5-10 to the price then, and give an AC adapter? Come on. 2018. Griping aside, some of the games I don't really like either. This is kind of the first time I'm really yelling about something in a bad way here. So, games, Battle Arena Toshindo, no idea. Cool Bandits, no idea. Destruction Derby, no idea. Destruction Derby seems weird, but we'll come back to that later. Final Fantasy VII, obviously a huge game. I'm excited to play it here actually for the first time with this. Intelligent Cube, no idea. Jumping Flash, no idea. Metal Gear Solid. Now this is the reason I bought this system. I wanted to play Metal Gear Solid. I know there's many ways to play Metal Gear Solid. You can play it on the original PlayStation 1. You can play it on this. You can play it on PS3 with the Legacy Collection, which I plan on getting in the future anyway. I'm getting this, playing this, and then I'm going to get the PS Vita version for Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3. So then I can play it on the go. I'm really excited actually. This is the main reason I'm buying this system, is that game right there. Mr. Driller, no idea what that is either. And going back to Metal Gear Solid here, mainly because I think Kojima is one of the best video game writers and directors out there right now. And I'm super excited for Death Stranding, so I'm like, might as well get this. Mr. Driller, no idea what that is. Oddworld Abe's Odyssey. I haven't played it, but it's been on my Steam wishlist for the longest time. I'll still get it on Steam, but it's included here, so that's cool. Rayman, the series that made the Rayman series. Rayman Legends, Rayman... There's loads of them, that's important. And then Rayman Raving Rabbids was a thing, so the rabbits became a thing off of this game. Ridge Racer Type 4. I've played Ridge Racer on an iPod, but that's about it. Resident Evil Director's Cut. Wanted to play some of them. I've really wanted to play 4 and 7. 7 in VR, preferably too. But I don't have a VR headset, so that's unfortunate. And 4, I just never got around to it yet. Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo. No idea. Symphony Filler. No idea. Tekken 3, a fighting game. I feel like Mortal Kombat Trilogy should have been on here because you got more bang for your buck in that situation, but works. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six. I'm excited to see where the series started from and where it grows from there, kind of a thing. Twisted Metal, going back to it. I don't see why they have to have Destruction Derby when Twisted Metal is pretty similar of a game, I would assume. And then finally, Wild Arms. So, I think it's a great list, other than there's 3 major exclusions. We talked about Mortal Kombat. I feel like that should have been included in some way, seeing as how I do have a bias towards Mortal Kombat, but I feel like the trilogy could have been perfect on there. Crash Bandicoot and Spyro the Dragon. I know they're on the PS4 remade. But, you know, if someone doesn't have a PS4, they could have bought this and played them. So I feel like that's a bit of a miss. And I feel that, like I said, no AC adapter. The price is a little high, if I'm being honest. I think it should have been more 90 with an AC adapter. I can see 125 games. I feel like they could have included those 3 games that I wanted here. So personally, I'm excited. Obviously, like I said, I'm getting really big into Metal Gear, so I'm really excited to play it. But other than that, the rest of the games kind of just look good-ish. There's some big ones on there like Final Fantasy, Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey, excuse me. Resident Evil, and I forgot Revelations Persona, which I have no idea what that is. Tekken 3, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six, and Twisted Metal. Those are some big games. They got some big games, but I feel like there's a bunch of filler ones in comparison to where the NES Classic and the Super Nintendo Classic pretty much had all good games. So that's just me personally, and they had more games too, so you know, that helps. So what do you think about the PlayStation Classic? Are you going to get it, or are you going to wait for the rumored N64 Classic? Please tell me in the comments below. And stay tuned for this Friday's episode where I talk about Smash Bros. Ultimate. They had the Nintendo Direct on Thursday. I'm excited to talk about what happens. When I say Thursday, I mean last Thursday. So I'm excited to talk about what they announced and what's coming to the game. I've already got it pre-ordered, so we'll see. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that bell icon, and have a far off night.